just before I go to Jason, who's a Man United fan, we got back pages. We're doing them later on, but we've got one early here, and it's to do with Marcus Rashford. It's on the back page of the Daily Mail. It's going to be a back page story. Rash decision. Marcus risks United fury by going clubbing straight after the Derby debacle. What's your take on that, going clubbing after a game, especially a big game?
Well, we don't know the full details. Going clubbing, we don't know what that means, but as long as you're not breaking any club rules.
He's in a nightclub.
Yeah, but we don't. Yeah, but you know what newspapers can be.
It might not be breaking any rules.
It might be a bar.
But
it might be a restaurant there. It might be having a meal.
Is there an unwritten rule about, you've just lost in the Manchester Derby?
Yep.
In your own city.
Yep.
And you've gone out.
They can't find him.
No, I know that it's not about getting fined. It's just about.
It's not a good look.
Is that the right look for someone to be doing that?
It's not a good look,
especially the way he's playing at the moment.
It's not a good look, but he's done nothing wrong. What is his crime? You morally, you might say you shouldn't be going out.
Hold on, Jace. We both played the game, and listen, we both we love the night out.
Yep.
And there were times when I've gone out and I probably shouldn't have gone out, and you sit back when you get older and you go, probably shouldn't have done that.
No, that's true.
Probably, but it wasn't a great decision that. I get it.
And
you go, you're not getting
though.
fined, and you're not. But he's going to walk in Monday morning, and
in London you can hide. In Manchester you can't.
Exactly.
Right?
But then surely if you get beaten in Manchester Derby, you ain't going out in Manchester,
I'm not saying I agree with the decision.
Just get your mates round your house. You want to have a couple of beers.
I'm not saying I agree with his decision. What I'm saying is, you can say professionally, should he have done that? You can say, no, perhaps you shouldn't have done. But the club can't come down on him. Unless there's an in-house rule.
I'm not saying about the club.
So what's his crime?
His crime is his mentality. And that's the mentality of the Manchester United players right now. The fans that are paying good money to go and watch them play.
So you say you can only go out when you win? Is it Manchester Derby?
I'm not saying you can only go out when you win. I'm saying that there's morals to the fact that you are a prestige footballer.
Yep.
And you've put in a shocking performance against your rivals in your city, and then you've gone out till 3 o'clock in the morning.
We don't know 3 o'clock. I mean,
that's what it says. It says. I can read. It says it. In a VIP area in a Manchester nightclub until 3:30 a.m.
Right. As long as he's not broken any club rules. I mean, you can go out on a night out after a game, right?
I know you can go out, Jace, but do you go out? Well, what I'm saying is that the mentality of Manchester United players right now, that they don't care?
Jay, in his shoes, I would reconsider my decision to go out. I agree with that, right? I agree with that entirely. But then you can say that's morally, you can say, should he go out? Professionally, he's done nothing wrong. He's allowed to go out.
Come on, mate.
No, he is.
How many times have we gone out and you go, you know what, probably shouldn't have done that?
Well, the older you
Harry
get...
Redknapp used to have a guy at Faces nightclub on the door, and every Spurs player that walked in there would just note it down, O'Hara again, Huddleston, Lennon, next week, O'Hara again. And I was like, in the end, Harry Redknapp comes up to me, good night in Faces at the weekend. I was like, yeah, all right, Kath.
Yeah, I'm not saying...
it's like, you get to the point where you're like, you know what?
I'm not going to Faces night.
Yeah. So we ended up going Whiskey Mist in London instead.
That's what you do, right? Screw your loaf.
I know, but so
it
gets to the point where you go,
what's the question
you've got to rein it in.
What's the question you're asking me?
Well, the question I'm asking you is Marcus Rashford making the right decisions for himself and for his teammates. The fact that he's gone out clubbing. All right, you're not going to get fined by the footballer. I get that. It's not going to look good for his manager.
No, it's not a good look.
His manager's coming in Monday morning and he's going to see a story of him, or Tuesday. He's going to go in and see Rashford's out till 3:30 in the morning.
What if he was with his girlfriend and it was a restaurant and he didn't have a drink? No, I'm asking you because the way it's written, this is the way it's written, right? Marcus risks United through by going clubbing straight after the Derby debacle. We don't know.
Okay, here we go. Afterwards, the England star headed to top Manchester night spot, China White, to celebrate his 26th birthday with family and friends in a VIP area.
His birthday. If it's his birthday, come on, the rules change, mate.
But you just got beaten in Manchester Derby.
He's 26.
Mate, if I'm Marcus Rashford, right, and this is one thing I look back on in my career and go, you know what, there was certain times when, I was hurting after games and I'd go out and I'd put myself in a position where I thought, that's not going to look good. Right, as you get older, bit of advice from Marcus Rashford, as you get older, he's not young anymore, he's 26, call your birthday off. We've just got pumped. He's just got pumped in the Manchester Derby. You know what? We'll go out another night, family and friends. I'll cancel that night, that big table where we're going to be popping champagne in China White, giving it the
$50,000 on the table and everything. Look,
Who cares?
it's only a story because they got beat. That's the only reason it's a story. It's the only reason it's a story. He's gone out celebrating his birthday. Is it advisable? No. But now you know there's a bit more detail to it. Move on, mate. Move on.
What do you mean move on?
Move on.
I've been to China White in Manchester.
Yeah.
Let me tell you.
How much he paid?
Paid a few quid, and it ain't a casual night. There's no food getting ordered in China White. Let me tell you. Right, let's go.
He might have had, lemonade.
Yeah, I bet he did. Let's go to Jason, who's a Man United fan. All right, Jace.
Hi, Jamie. Hi, Jason. You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right, mate. Look, what did you make of the Man United thing at the weekend?
Shambolic, mate. Well, first off, there was moments. We had his chances. I've not heard you discuss the penalty decision tonight. I mean, was that a penalty?
Yes, it's a penalty.
Yeah, well, the way things are at the moment, you have to say it was a penalty, and then obviously we could have had a penalty if obviously the striker Højlund had just been a bit.
I think when you look back at the way you beat them last season, with the Rashford goal, with Bruno involved in the offside. I think you just got to suck this one up. I think.
Yeah, well, Jace, don't get me wrong. Second half, I mean, it was like pinball wizard. Man City just outpassed us, outclassed us, and it was. I thought we were still in the dressing room, but I just want to jump on this Bruno Fernandes debate because I called a couple of weeks ago, and it was you, Jason, and Dean Saunders on the show, and basically it was after we beat Burnley, and obviously Bruno Fernandes scored that wonder goal, and it's. Basically, I labelled him the flat trap bully. He can do it when, like I say, I don't want this say small fry, but because every team in the Premier League is hard to beat, and everyone has, like I say, strengths and weaknesses. But obviously, but when you're playing the big boys, it goes missing. And now you said tonight, Jamie, we had a good season last season, and Bruno Fernandes was the captain. But I remember a game at Anfield where we got smashed 7-0, and then he went to running to Ten Hag, and he wanted to come off, and it's like the Billy Ocean song. When the going gets tough, Bruno Fernandes doesn't do the second part of that. He has to come off. That's what he does. So I've been brought up with captains with Robbo, Steve Bruce, Cantona, and Keane, and who dig deep in that. And then you ask me, I say, you've been asking who, all right, and you strip Bruno Fernandes of the captaincy, like Roy Keane was saying yesterday, and I agree with that. I mean, I give it Christian Eriksen. I mean, I know you said you don't give it Eriksen. You said that tonight, Jason, but especially with the play, what he's been through and what happened to him in the past and that. I mean, I would have said Casemiro. I mean, because he was brilliant last season, but this season he seems leggy and lethargic. He doesn't want no. So, good song, by the
way. I'm thinking, what's going on here? Look, Jace, give it to Eriksen. Does Eriksen deserve to be the Man United captain?
I would have said Marcus Rashford, but I didn't know about this business. He went clubbing until I've been listening to it. I didn't know about that.
What do you think of that, Jace, as a fan?
As a fan, well, everybody's got to have a personal right to go out and enjoy themselves. I mean, at the end of the day, Jamie, Jason, we're all human beings, aren't we? I mean, I'm sure you two went out clubbing in your days.
No, never did.
Never, Jason. No.
Don't believe it.
You wouldn't see me in a nightclub on a Saturday night. You're joking, aren't you?
No, never did. Straight home to bed.
Yeah, straight home. Yeah, ice bath. Get the recovery pants on. That's it. That's that. You won't see none of that stupidness from us.
I'm banning you both from talkSPORT for fibbing.
No, but I get it. Look, we're all entitled to a night out. Of course we are. We are. I get it. It's his birthday, whatever. But does he need to be in China White? In Manchester, that's one place. Really and truthfully, you don't really want to be seen after you've just got pumped 3-0.
I'm not guessing your ages, but obviously we're in a social media world now, aren't we? Everyone's got camera phones and take pictures, and it's straight on Instagram or Facebook, etc., etc.
The Sports Bar with Jamie O'Hara and Jason Cundy. Monday to Thursday nights from 10 on AM, on DAB, via the talkSPORT app and on your smart speaker. talkSPORT.